Alright, let's do this. Ooh. What is this? Okay. We're at base camp. Total game progress 3 hours, 12 minutes. There's like this white symbol, this blue symbol, this yellow symbol, and this like red symbol. And then a star. And they all have different percentages. Oh, this is... I love this. I love percentages. I love seeing them. Thinking about how they're gonna be at 100% one day. Oh, it's my favorite. Oh, I'm excited to continue this. I really, really enjoyed like my first session. I'm really excited to see where this game goes. Breathe in the air. I would if I had lungs, but I'm just this thingy. Wow, the water is so pretty. Like everything, it just looks so pretty. I read that they upgraded to Unreal Engine. I saw people on Twitter were bickering and complaining that there weren't footsteps in the sand or splashes when you walk in the water. I must say, it's not something that I noticed, but in the grand scheme of things, people just love to complain. That's just a fact of life, and people will complain about anything if you give them an inch, you know, so, yeah, I mean, if I find a body of water, I'll walk through it and see. But actually, now that I think about it, when I was walking through the water in New Jerusalem, and I was like looking for things that weren't there was definitely splashes in the water. I actually vividly remember, like, I was wading through the water. So it might have only been in, like, the simulation thing in, like, the Egyptian place with Elohim. And if that's the case, that would make more sense, because it's more... It's like a simulation instead. But I still want to test it myself. Either way, little minuscule meaningless things like that are never enough for me to, like, you know, deduct some sort of mental points or like demerit the game, you know. But yeah, I read that they upgraded to Unreal Engine 5, so it's no surprise that this game looks so beautiful. Ooh. What is this? Oh, this is like, this is for like, energy. Energy. Like generators and things like that. But I'm guessing this isn't, what is this? I'm guessing this isn't, like, sustainable, right? Because it's not like solar energy or hydro or whatever. Wind. Okay, maybe I should just, like, stop exploring every nook and cranny and just try and go in a linear fashion, and then explore. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I don't want to progress. I want to explore first. Even if I find nothing, like, I want to be sure that there's nothing. I want to be sure that I've, you know, not missed anything, rather than wonder. I don't remember when I mentioned this before, but I love, like, this actually kind of reminds me of Ark, but I love, like, the combination and like the marriage of nature plus technology. What game was I playing where I mentioned that? I think it was pretty recent. Let me look at my logs. It might have been Road to Gehenna. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But yeah, I love games that do that. Like Horizon, for example. Horizon, well, I guess there's multiple games in the series now. I thought it was a cave. I got so excited. Ooh, more structures. From this angle, it kind of looks like Stonejourner, the Pokemon. I love interesting looking architecture like this. I wish we had more, just interesting looking buildings and things like that. And whoa! Is that like a bird? And there's like a statue of a person or something? Yeah, I wish we just had like more interesting buildings, because if you think about like China or you know, things like that, where they have like the Great Wall and like all these monasteries and like these intricately built like buildings and temples and things. We don't have anything like that anymore. It's just like skyscrapers and concrete and things like that, and it's always so boring to look at, and I feel like maybe I would feel a bit better about destroying plant life and deforestation in favor of building if it actually looked good. You know, instead of just looking like hunks of stone and metal. There's so much to see. Oh my god, this is so pretty. How long has it been here for? Was it here before the simulation ended? Oh, here's water. Okay, maybe I didn't remember so well because there is actually no mention. But honestly, like, it's not, I don't care. It's not a big deal. It really makes no difference. I love how I was so confident. I vividly remember splashing my water. I was waiting. That's the word I used. But there actually isn't nomination, but that's okay.
Golden gates. I wonder what's behind those. Has to be something special, right?
You know what would be special? An explanation.
But the sense of wonder is great too, though, right? Interesting. It's really interesting. So, a couple of things. So this symbol right here, the one that my cursor is on, that's the dome. I don't know if it's the dome, but that looks like the New Jerusalem dome. And then this one, there's 1, 2, 3 pillars, and we saw in New Jerusalem there were 3 pillars very similar to that had writing on them. There's 3 people guided by 1 person, which means, oh my god, it literally is. this is Athena. I've cracked the code. They've spoiled it. This right here is the end of the game. This is when Athena, the end of the first game. This is when Athena ascends to the terminal and like uploads herself. This is Milton, the cat. This is Elohim. Here, this is Athena and her three like original. That's what they were talking about earlier in the game. That she had three original like members or whatever. This is New Jerusalem. I'm not sure what this is. I couldn't really tell you what that is. I don't know if we've seen it before, but I don't recognize this. And then this is probably the three pillars that I was talking about. Maybe Athena's in there. Maybe Athena's like resting or something. Okay, let me look over here. Ooh. Can I go in here?
This seems different from the other structures. Older.
Have a look around, 1K.
Good point, because this is like... This is a very, I don't know the word, like industrial door? It's very human. Oh god, okay. I mean, I guess I'll look. Oh, why am I kind of scared? Okay, I was about to go into like very industrial, but there's doors like that. I don't want to explore too deeply in there yet. I want to just see the rest of the overworld first, just so I can be sure that there's nothing else up there. There's gotta be like secrets in there as well, right? Like little Easter eggs. I remember in the original there was like little, like, there were like hidden things in the water and like just random things like that, random little references and Easter eggs. There's got to be things like that in this game as well. Okay. So as far as main structures go, there's this bunker, there's the golden gate, or the golden door place. There's this place over here, and then there's the underground place, which... Oh! I see, it's being added to my, my compass. Right, the golden gate's being added to my compass. The bunker hasn't, which is kind of interesting. And that little car thingy, that was down below, but that's always been on my compass, so I don't know the insides of what that's gonna do. Interesting. Okay, it looks like a Valkyrie.
That sort of looks like a temple.
Oh. Wait, new interface content. Oh, I see. Did I read this? Yes. A weird building, astronomical temple. I wasn't entirely sure what to call this. It looks like a temple and sort of astronomy themed. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I do that. It doesn't seem to be active in any way, but I can't help but think that the design implies some sort of significance, like it's hiding a secret. But again, maybe my imagination is getting the better of me. So this is something that I thought of when I saw the door symbol on the compass, but it's something that was confirmed when I saw the symbol for the temple. These symbols are the same symbols that were on the completion screen on my save file. I saw the doors, that was one of them, and then the star, that was another one. The car thing, that I don't think that was one, but maybe I just wasn't paying attention. go in there. I thought, like I assumed it would maybe be locked off at the moment. Wait, I need to like, because this music is a little loud, I just need to check my audio balance real quick. Okay, you know what? I didn't realize this, but it's actually pretty loud over my voice. I don't think I've been completely silent, but I do need to turn it down just a little bit. I already turned it down, but I guess it's just like too loud at this point. And I don't wanna be drowned out. Okay. Hopefully that's okay, but if it's not, oh well. Wow. Not that. Okay. I can't do anything with that yet, but it is marked on my map. Or not my map, but my compass. Okay, I think I want to check out the bunker first. Maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna check out this first. And then I'll go to the car thingy. Maybe I should go to first person. Nothing. Oh, wait, this is the thing! This is that thing that was on the golden door. I knew I didn't recognize it, so I wonder what this is. Maybe Athena, when Athena left New Jerusalem, maybe this is what was found? Or something, but I don't even know, it just looks like a generator. Hello?
Looks like they were running some sort of experiment here.
Palm reader. This is very Resident Evil. What the fuck is happening? Is this like a miniature puzzle? Oh? Oh. Interesting. Talos Principle 2A. A fragment from Stratons on the universe. Amintas? I grant you then that man is indeed like Talos and cannot escape his material nature despite the claims of metaphysics, as you have many times said. Nicomachus, probably butchering these names, too many perhaps. Repetition is the mother of teaching, at least when the students are hard-headed. But what does that tell us about the nature of the universe, which is what we were discussing? That is the next question we must undertake to answer. We begin with the self, because that is what determines our existence as individuals, but the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle, the Talos Principle, we have discovered to the wider world and ask if man is like a machine. Could it be that the universe is similar in nature, and if so, what follows from that fact? Oh, footnotes. I was supposed to read that when I got to the fore. The use of the term metaphysics in this context is likely an error introduced in the manuscript. The fragmentary manuscript controversially uses superstitions instead. Okay. Didn't understand a word, but okay. Oh. Power grid 2 unstable. That's the only thing I can read there. And then schematics 5358. Oh. Okay.
Thanks, 1K. Let's
Okay.
see what we've got here.
Was that
The
the
file
adapt-
format is the same one we use in New Jerusalem, although some parts aren't loading correctly. And it crashed. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. You know what? I'll hack together a solution for the transport system.
Oh, okay. So that transport thingy, I think I was supposed to come here. What I just got is probably like powered or something. So this is interesting. These are obviously reminiscent of the red and blue lasers from normal puzzles. And there's a green one, and I remember seeing in the trailer there was a green laser. It looks like maybe if you combine red and green you get a blue laser. If you combine blue and green you get red. If you combine red and blue you get green. Interesting. That's probably gonna get confusing down the line. Okay, get me out of here. I'm just gonna get me out of here. I kinda wanna go back to the golden door just really quickly so I can analyze this picture. So, this is New Jerusalem, it has to be. And then this? I mean, that is 100% what was done there. But, was there one of these in New Jerusalem? I don't think so. And then what's this little orb right here? Interesting. But that is definitely linked to Athena, so I wouldn't be surprised if Athena was like in there. I don't know, maybe like trapped, but could also just be having a little nap or something, I don't know. Oh, cutscene. Oh, he's back. Oh shit. Oh? Oh wait, never mind. Weird. Okay.
Am I in sleep mode, or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
Melville, I want an analysis of that particle cloud.
On it. Anyone got a butterfly net?
I want to go over there. So... Weird. Weird. I honestly, I mean, I can't even begin to speculate because I know, like, the explanations for a lot of this stuff is just gonna be exposition that's, like, you know, science that's based in this fictional world. So there's nothing that I can really do to speculate what the fuck is happening there. They're gonna explain it to me and I'm just gonna nod my head. Anyway, let me go down here. Hey! Oh, is it only one person capsule? Well, here we go.
I'm connecting the transport system to our interface.
Oh!
Hold on.
We are getting a map. Oh. What? Those are stars. Okay. Oh god. Wait, but this is so interesting. So... Oh my god. Okay, this is... crazy. The worlds? I guess? Or... not worlds, but like they kind of act as the worlds. Oh, interesting. So Grasslands Ring, East 1, an artificial ring-like structure on the wide lowlands east of our base camp. And then, I mean, this just confirms what all of the, like, the percentages were on like, my save file. So the white one is main puzzles. The blue one is lost puzzles, which is interesting. Kind of reminds me of The Witness. The gate one is gold puzzles, so I guess if I finish all the gold puzzles, it will open the gate. And then the red one is lost labs, which I have no idea what that could mean. And then the stars are stars, so they still have stars in this game. I'm guessing because the temple is a star symbol, once I get all the stars, maybe that will activate.
Where's the capsule taking 1K?
To that enclosed area in the eastern lowlands. I put all the information we have on the map screen. Check out your interface.
Thanks.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad.
We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
Ah. This is fierce. Okay. Is that a purple thing? Oh my god.
This
I'm
place is
excited.
magnificent. Look at that tower. I wonder what it's for.
Wow, look at those walls. There's like a huge circular wall surrounding this place. There's no way, like, I refuse to believe this was built after the simulation ended. This had to have been built before. Right? There's no way Athena did this all by herself. What's down there? Let me in! No! Can I jump up there? Nor. Oh. Can I go over there? No. I think it's just all trees and things like that down there. Wait. What in the Grimes is this soundtrack? Oh my god, they hired Grimes for the soundtrack? Love that. Love that for Grimes. This is very interesting. I see purple. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's puzzle time. Ah! One. That's the thing, if there's puzzles like this that are exactly like that in the simulation, then this confirms that all of this was made by someone that has been in the simulation. That's all that means. So, it has to be Athena. Maybe Athena had help, but... Okay. RGB shifting.
Is that a puzzle?
Oh my god.
Why would there be a puzzle?
Let's solve it and find out.
Oh my god.
1K,
Are there gonna
go
be
ahead.
Tetronimals?
I have a reoccurring nightmare just like
No.
this.
Oh wait, there's no Tetronimals? No! No, that makes me sad. That was my favorite part, was like solving the Tetronimo after a world. Keep connection. Oh, that's amazing.
That device was not in the simulation.
Love it. Love it. I can keep the connections. That's not something that I had the pleasure of doing. The original. Okay, so this is interesting. I can just go like this. Oh! No, I can. This is an RGB converter, so I need to... Oh. Interesting. So, right. I understand. I mean, I already figured out all of this when I was in the little underground place. So, Yeah, I don't really need to talk this through. And then I need the green one again. Put that there. Put that there. Progress wheel.
Whoa! I'm reading an enormous energy spike.
It's another particle cloud.
Come back.
It's headed for the lake.
Oh, is it that ring? It's gonna go in there? Yes, okay, lit
I
up
think
one
the
of
cloud's
the...
been absorbed by some sort of device.
Fascinating. Melville?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
Okay, I see. So there's like these rings, and I need to complete the puzzles to move on. And if I complete all of them, then I can go to the tower? Oh, and the light's turned off because I completed it. What does this mean? Oh, restart puzzle, okay. Prometheus. Interesting. What's through here? Okay, I mean I've been on the other side, but there has to be more to it, right? There has to be a reason. Reconnection. Red, green, blue. What is this symbol? So can I go like this? No. Okay, interesting, but I can go... Wait. I see what I need to do. Wait, that's interesting. That's interesting. So this doesn't really act as a connector. Not really. All it can do is merge two colors and create a new one. That's all it can do. But you can still link more RGB connectors to other RGB connectors. And in doing so, there we go. I can make the red beam. Cute. New interface stuff? What's 1K like? Oh, they're talking about me on socials. Please familiarize yourself with the following rules. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Has anyone actually met 1K? By the founder's pistons, I hope he's interested in mechanical engineering or something. We desperately need more people to keep this city functional. So we don't have to rely on Melville to repair the stuff that Pellegrino fixes. Hey! Hee hee, hoo hoo. Remember when you fixed the door to the mayor's office? How long was Harmon stuck in there? You trap one mayor in his office for a week and you're marked for life. I hope he's an artist. What we really need is new stories, new ideas to lift our spirits. You know, if we just keep growing, we wouldn't have to worry about this. And we wouldn't have to imprison per 1K in a cage of expectations. 1K will be whatever the progenitor intended him to be and whatever the founder foresaw when she established the goal. He's polite and really interested in history, which is an excellent start. I'm not going to name names, but some of you were a lot less impressive. Neath. I'm trying to remember... Oh, I think Neath was the person that was at the memorial for Becca Pramhera. what was her name? Marjorie? Judith? No. Caroline? No. It was something. Her. That's where she was. At the statue. I don't know who I want to be, still deciding. I want to explore, I do. I'm sure the Founder's intent will reveal itself in time. Well, the Founder doesn't matter. I don't see a contradiction between engineering and art. Interesting. Ah, see, I wish I could just, like, select multiple things. I want to explore. I do. Forever, though? I mean, it would be kind of fun. Explore the world, see what else is out there. I'm sure the Founder's intent will reveal itself in time. Absolutely not. I don't see a contradiction between engineering and art. So I could do both. Pander to both of them. I'll find my own path. I'm just gonna like keep the conversation going by saying this. You're right, of course, it's a false dichotomy. There's no need to feel pressured, 1K, I was just curious. But without power and resources, there's no art. Just saying. Okay. And now this is open. These are made of copper, because they're oxidizing.
I've been playing around with this machine that absorbs the particle clouds. As far as I can tell, it uses the energy of the particles to build giant tetrominos?
Excuse me?
It's another puzzle. Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower. I think.
What is this? A theme park?
Maybe it's an experiment.
Who's
A
that?
rat maze.
It seems like an echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles. Let's not jump to conclusions, though. What's clear is that this place was meant to be explored. So let's do that.
Oh. Oh. Wow. Wow. This is insanity. Oh my god, this is insane. Oh wait, can I fall? Oh shit. This is R1. Oh, I can't run. Tetronomo sounds better. Oh, the water isn't even deep. So what's stopping me from just going across like this? Oh, there's a ledge. Oh shit, it's getting deeper. Oh god, I'm scared. What is this? Can I just run over there? See the wall? I'm gonna. I will explore to my heart's content. Is that a staircase? Wait. That means I'm meant to be over here. Because there's a staircase leading up. What is this place? Is this where I was before? No, that's different. I don't want to fall in there.
Interesting monument. Decorative for another puzzle.
What? Oh. I see. They're holding the green thing. This has to be a star puzzle, right? It just has to be. The star puzzles usually are like... Actually, usually is not the right word. But a lot of the time they're outside of, like, just the normal puzzles. Wait. Oh shit, okay, wait. I don't want to go there yet. What one is this? I don't see a number. Oh, 8. Oh god, I'm getting lost. Hey. Oh, there we go.
What can I do for you?
Tell me about yourself, Alcatraz.
Me? Well, I was born when New Jerusalem was a lot smaller than it is now. And there was a lot of work to do. I wasn't really interested in technical stuff, engineering and so on, but I was good at keeping
I've heard
things
only 2 people in
organized.
the world are interested in
So I got involved with the administration side of things. Making sure the scavenging teams focused on the right materials, keeping track of our energy usage, that sort of thing. I think we've accomplished what the founder wanted us to, and I'm proud that I helped make that happen. Byron doesn't see it that way, obviously, but I think sometimes he gets so lost in his dreams that he forgets to look at the real world.
I think maybe Athena ran away because... I don't know. I think because, like, Athena had created... She had kind of become the new Elohim, right? Like, everyone was kind of seeing her as this holy figure and, like, looking to her, and, like, her words were the wise words, and, like, they must be followed. And maybe that's why she left. And she was like, I'm gonna make these puzzles, because this is what our purpose is, to do puzzles. I don't fucking know. Do you consider Byron a friend?
Of course. My best friend, in fact. And someone I've worked with hundreds of times over the centuries. A good person who cares about the world and the people in it. I just also think he's wrong about everything and extremely annoying.
Oh. I think he likes annoying you. I like that you can disagree and still be friends. Been there. I'm not sure I could find friends with someone I disagree with so much. I think he likes annoying you.
Oh, he does. He absolutely does.
What do you think about the megastructure?
I don't know. It's obviously impressive, but I think we should be very careful. We're dealing with powers we don't really understand.
The lab? Oh, right, okay. That was the bunker thing, was the lab.
I think the only reason to build a lab in so remote a location is because you're trying to hide what you're doing.
Okay.
Or
Good
because
thought
what you're
process.
doing is dangerous.
Okay. What does the goal mean to you?
To me, it means accepting a certain amount of humility. Our ancestors thought they could master the world with no regard for any other organisms. They failed to see themselves as part of a greater whole. I think the founder realized where they went wrong and tried to offer us a different path. A path where we have a place in this world, but the world is not ours.
Are we even on that path? It doesn't look like it. What could these puzzles mean?
Well, puzzles, or trials, as Elohim calls them, were used as part of the process that created the founder. And they're still part of how we're born. They symbolize the human ability to understand the world and solve problems. But nowadays, they don't have a practical application. They are a common motif in the arts, though. The only physically existing puzzles I can think of are in the Museum of the Simulation. So, to answer your question, no idea.
Well, thank you. Thank you for chatting with me, Alcatraz. Oh, there's someone else here. Byron?
Tell me,
I don't know.
what did you make of New Jerusalem?
I don't know how these guys got here. Because maybe they flew over in the helicopter thingy? Feels like a museum. It's falling apart, man. It, it does kind of feel like a museum.
That's what happens when all you can think about is the past. We had such ambitions in the beginning, but now it's all turned inwards. We've lost faith in ourselves, in our humanity. All we need to do now is finish that dome and we'll be trapped in our perfectly neat little tomb.
I kind of agree with Byron, honestly. Now that I think about it, everything there, like every landmark, was just some sort of memorial to the past. The memorial to Alexandra Drennan, the memorial to the cats, the memorial to Gehenna, all of like the exhibits of the items found in the past, the museum of like things from the simulation and things like that. Like everything was just kind of looking to the past, and I guess Byron kind of wants to look to the future. I wanted to ask you a question.
Of course, ask away.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm someone who was born a long time ago, when we couldn't afford to romanticize the past and demonize progress, when the value of human civilization was evident because it was so close to being gone. I'm someone who believes that human beings are important. Terribly, desperately important, because intelligent life is rare and precious. I suppose you could say I'm old-fashioned.
Okay, what's the role of puzzles in our culture?
When Alexandra Drennan was trying to find a way of creating true AI, she stumbled upon the idea that curiosity and playfulness are core characteristics of intelligence. So she built the simulation around a game, because playing is part of what makes us human. We also retain some of that code, as I'm sure you noticed when you were booting up. Because of that, puzzles have always been important to our culture. To me, they represent the idea that the application of reason can lead us forward. None of which explains why these puzzles are here, or who built them, but I think it shows that there must be some kind of intent behind them, perhaps a test.
What do you think about the megastructure?
It's a mystery. Not just because it's technologically far ahead of us, but because we genuinely don't understand its purpose. And I think that's wonderful. It's just what we needed as a civilization.
Good point. Love a bit of wonder. That's something I was actually talking about with a friend the other day. We were talking about like old structures, like the Great Wall of China and like the pyramids of Giza and everything like that. And the reason there's so much like studies and talk and like wonder and things like that surrounding them and questions is because none of that stuff, none of that history has been recorded. Like all of that stuff is lost to time and we can only speculate and like try and uncover the secrets. But today, because like every piece of information is recorded in like history books, people 1,000 years from now aren't gonna question like what the Eiffel Tower is and why it was built. They're not gonna question the Statue of Liberty because we know we have all that information already. And yeah, I don't know. I think that kind of links to what Byron is saying about how they need something to kind of marvel at and question and like theorize and things like that. You and Alcatraz seem to have an odd friendship. Yeah, friendship.
Because we disagree on just about everything, you mean? Well, here's the secret. Al is honest. He believes what he believes because it seems right to him, not because it gives him power over others. I respect that. In fact, I prefer that to someone who agrees with me just because I'm one of the first companions.
I ship it. I ship Byron and Alcatraz. I don't even know where I am. Like, I don't know where I am in relation to anything else. But I'm just gonna keep exploring. Oh. Oh, this is puzzle number 7. I'm not gonna do them out of order. I'm gonna go in order. Even 3 is flashing. Like, I think they want me to go to number 3. Can I? Wait, there's actually stuff over here. A path? Oh, this is one of the lost puzzles because it's a triangle symbol. Okay. Interesting. I don't think... I mean, outside of the regular worlds, I don't think there were, like, added puzzles. Those were kind of secluded to the Star Worlds, right? As far as I can remember. My god. I don't really think there's gonna be much. Like, it is an open world, but I don't think there's gonna be like tiny little details that I need to search for, like little collectibles. I think they're maybe gonna be a little bit more obvious. What is this? That's puzzle number 6. My god, there's so much to explore. This kind of reminds me of Road to Gehenna actually, because the puzzles were way more like spread out and you had to kind of journey to get to them a little bit. Whereas in the base game, they're just kind of set out pretty uniform. Oh, that's the rail that I came in on. Okay, so I kind of know where I am. Oh! What is this? Random statue. I think it would be a really satisfying ending to discover that, like, biological humans still existed.
Another set of golden gates. These must be connected to the ones near the megastructure.
There was a harder set of puzzles in the simulation, right? And maybe they're like that. I know 1K is probably like, yay, harder puzzles.
Girl!
But to me, that sounds like error code 704. No thanks.
Yay, harder puzzles! Okay. Oh god, I'm so turned around. Hey! Yuck.
Hey 1K, what's up?
Oh god, creepy. This lighting. With those piercing green eyes. Do you want to solve some of these puzzles?
Oh no, please.
Oh.
No puzzles. I'm so bad at puzzles. I barely got out of the booting process. Elohim thought I might be defective.
Oh. Tell me about yourself.
I don't know if there's much to tell. I'm not that interesting. I'm just a member of the scavenging team. Well, senior member. Lead scavenger, I guess. There's not that many of us left, to be honest, and Garrus doesn't get along with the mayor. What else? I have a cat named Bruce. I like old music. I have a collection of antique bottles. I think that's it.
Okay. That's cool. The control, like the light on my controller has changed to like a lime green. And I didn't notice it before, but I guess maybe depending on which person you're talking to, the light changes color, which is kind of nice. Tell me about Bruce.
He's 5 years old, half goofball, half psychopath, loves sticking his head into things, chews cables, pees on electrical stuff. Melville banned him from her workshop, but he loves visiting her and peeing on her equipment.
Why do you like bottles?
I just find it fascinating that these fragile objects have survived for so long. Plus, they're kind of pretty.
Why did you become a scavenger?
I've always loved exploration, seeing new places, that feeling that you're the first person to set foot somewhere after all this time. But you know, it's not even that. It's just seeing new things. The world is full of remarkable sights, and experiencing them changes you. It's not the same as just reading about it.
I agree. Discovering the world enriches our lives. I think true change only comes through introspection. No, I'm gonna agree with him.
Exactly. Every time I go on another mission, I find something that surprises me, that extends my horizons in ways I couldn't have anticipated. The world is so much bigger than we are. It contains things that we can't even imagine. And if we limit ourselves to our own minds, we'll never grow.
What's the farthest you've ever been from New Jerusalem?
It might be this. Although there was an expedition to a superconductor storage facility up north, incredibly well preserved, but the logistics were an absolute nightmare. Now that I think about it, there might be some of that in you.
Have you ever seen anything like the megastructure in your travels?
Our ancestors built some pretty amazing things. Huge cities, factories, mines, monuments to their history, but nothing quite like this, no.
I mean, I guess, like, I can kind of... I don't know, maybe this place was built by humans? I don't think that's the case. Because, like, how and why? Going back on what I was, saying about, like, old buildings and, like, all these temples and pyramids and things like that, nothing like that ever gets built anymore. I don't see anything like this, like the megastructure or anything, ever being built by humans, to be honest. Okay, this is puzzle 5. Nothing back there. There's still, I think, 2 people that I haven't talked to. Okay, this leads back to... Right, okay. I think I kind of know where I am a little bit. And if I go back over here, I think this is where I went up the staircase? Like over in this direction? Oh, hey. Yeah, this is puzzle number 8. And then that, I think, is a star puzzle. And then... Oh. I wonder if there's anything over there. But I don't even think I can get over there. Like, I could run across the water. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, because I'm gonna be sad if I find out there was things over here and I didn't check. So I just want to check to see. Oh! This is why you check. This is why. This is why. Inspect remains? Oh! I got an achievement. Research. Oh, it's a radiator. Unlike ourselves, our ancestors could only survive in a limited spectrum of temperatures. Devices such as this one allow them to artificially create the conditions that allow them to thrive. Okay, there are collectibles then, so I should explore. I was just saying about how there's probably not. What are you saying about? I was just saying about how there's probably not little small things I have to find, but there are. There's collectibles. And then this is like I've read those. These are like the logs. Ooh. Oh wait, there's even more. A device that builds a tetromino. It's kind of a tongue twister. It's a hard word to say. Tetromino. Bridge. I'm not sure what to call this. Bridge ring? Bridge machine? Anyway, it's a device that takes particular clouds. Oh, particle clouds. Released by the puzzles and turns them into bridges made out of tetrominos. Correctly assembling a bridge out of 8 particle clouds is required to reach the tower, so clearly another layer of puzzles. The simulation has tetromino puzzles too, although in a different form. Could their presence here be symbolic? I don't have a clue. Gold puzzles. Looks like there's an additional set of puzzles protected by golden gates. This can't be accessed yet. Assuming there's some kind of logical pattern to this, those gates will probably open up once the correct conditions are met. Does that mean solving all the other puzzles, or maybe something else as well? Hard to know at this point, so perhaps something we should prioritize much later. I disagree. I want to find more collectibles. Anything on this island? No. Hello? What is that? What is that glowing thing? What is it? Show me. Oh my god, there's frogs! They're gone. Show me to me, Rachel. What is this? What are you? Oh my god, the music. No, come back! Oh god. Oh wait, it's going here. It looks like those rifts from God of War. Whee! It's like a Sealy from Genshin. Look at the way I sprint. Where is it going? Oh, it's going to this thing, okay. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. This music is so funky. Oh. Oh wait, is it going to the arch? No, come back! I can't get across. No, well, hopefully it waits for me. Hopefully once I finish some more puzzles, I'll be able to like continue that thingy, see where it takes me. If not, I will have to keep in mind that I need to go back to the beginning. Wait, is this another one? There's a red one. So it's on this pedestal. Go! I'm not leaving without this. I'm not leaving without you. I need a box. That's what I need. I need a box. There has to be a box nearby. Where are you? Where's the box? I need it. I need to collect everything. What is this?
Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say, he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition. He spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics. Yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm simple-minded in this thinking, but I kind of disagree. I don't think it has to be like a parallel of like, oh well, if machines can be human, then humans can be machines. I think not. You know, the whole two things can be true at once thing, that doesn't have to always apply. You know. Okay, this is another lab. Let me go to first person. Oh, it's another one of these. These are in all the labs. But I think they are just like generators or something.
This is very similar to the structure where you found the schematics.
Is this just light or is that like emitting heat?
Check out the terminals. Maybe there's something that'll help us understand who built this place. They have to have left something behind.
These labs are probably where they were testing how to basically recreate or like rebuild the puzzle mechanics. Because the first lab we found was like the laser and everything. Yeah, definitely. Because I saw a trailer with this. You can basically like make holes in walls. Okay. Kilo year event. 4.2 kilo year event. From BT Otimbo? I don't fucking know. Anthropocene dilemmas. The Akkadian Empire, forged in violence by Sargon the Great and his sons, reigned supreme over the city-states of Old Sumer. Enriched by trade with distant lands, fed by the plentiful wheat fields of Mesopotamia, the empire bestrode the world with confidence and pride. Who could oppose the chosen of Anu and... is that Enlil? The masters of the four corners of the world. Then the weather changed. The crops stopped growing, trade collapsed, the empire fell, its capital forgotten. The most likely culprit at the time of the writing is the 4.2 kilo year artification event, the beginning of the Megalayan age, a non-anthropogenic drought that may have lasted almost 2 centuries, causing many of the earliest civilizations around the planet to collapse. This is where our ordinary understanding of time, measured on the small scales of human history, collides with the reality of deep time and our existence within a much bigger picture. We live on a changing planet in a changing universe. Climactic optimums are temporary. Extinction is the norm. Okay. The Akkadians, the more egalitarian inhabitants, so many words I don't understand, of the Indus Valley civilization, could not understand why the rivers dried out and the rain stopped coming. Even if they could, they lack the tools to do something about it. A few short millennia later, we are on the brink of having that understanding and those tools. What can we learn from the tragedies of the past? One such drought, completely naturogenic, would be enough to wipe out New Jerusalem for good. Really? Really? That can't be the case. Are machines as fragile as humans? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Sure, the dam is like where they're getting their power, right? Like that is where the power is coming from. But like, build some fucking windmills. The wind ain't gonna stop, right? Go build some windmills in the sea or some shit. I don't know. I mean, that probably has like lasting ecological impacts, but like whatever. First companions. Ooh, I want to know. I want to know. When the founder awoke, leaving a garden behind forever, the garden behind forever, there were two more whose bodies had been anointed by the progenitor. The gold disc breathed life into. Okay. Oh, interesting. And their names were Eustathius and Cornelius. The founder showed them all she had discovered. Together they explored the dead site. Okay, what I'm guessing is the two. Okay, so the gold disc breathed life into them. So breathe life into both of them? So maybe one of them is the collection of all of the Gehenna members. Right? Because I think they mentioned that's where the Gehenna members went, the gold disc. And then maybe Milton is in there somewhere? Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe like the shepherd, like those characters, I'm not sure. The founder showed them all she had discovered. Together they explored the dead city and saw the ruin to which humankind had fallen. It was then that the founder understood that the sins of the past must not be repeated, and that only through humility could the future be saved. Aside from Cornelius and Eustathius, there were 10 whose bodies the progenitor had not anointed in due time. Oh. Now it was on now it was upon the founder to complete this work and begin the resurrection. In this, the matter, Cornelius proved of great assistance. Something, something, something. After many tribulations, the 10 were brought to life, and these 12 that were born after the founder are called the first companions. Okay, these are their names. Okay, I would love to know this. Eustathius, Cornelius, Aurora, Son, Sarabhai, okay, Byron, we know Byron, Melampus, Yemo, Hypatia, Neve, we know Neve, Benaroya, and Lithrasir, maybe? It's funny how you can take something that's 90% true and 10% false and create something that's 100% misleading. What? What are these comments from? Failed to load But this is so... I'm... like, what? Who's replying to this? This has to be Gehenna, right? This has to be some sort of Gehenna, like... They went with Athena... Because this is such like a... Who was saying all the negative things? In Gehenna, was it Dog? Was Dog the one that said all the negative thing? I can't remember, but like... Oh no, it was, what was their name? Was it 7? I think it was like a number. Gehenna members. I want to just... I already looked this up before, but I want to see. Or I guess, Gehenna characters. $401, it was $401. This is a very $401 thing to say. It's funny how you can take something that's 90% true and 10% false and create something that's 100% misleading. Like, that is such a $401 thing to say. It makes me think that's 401. Wait, maybe 401 is in there somewhere. 172652006F662074 666565. Yeah, there's no 401 in there. I'm onto you 401. I think that's 401 in there. Wait, what was this one called? Noma Project? Trials 7 through 21. Base camp established. Version 0.02 successfully deployed. Tested course functionality. So far, so good. Trials 22 through 100. Oh my god, are there that many? Can't read any of that. Better cooling systems necessary. Trial 108. Version 0.04 failed. Unknown error in calculations. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for trial 108. See what the hell's going on there. Hey! And then there's another room through here, which means probably more reading. This is just a server room. Yeah, I can't learn anything. This all just servers. Maybe does this stuff need to be in heat? Is that what this is? You'd think they would need like a coolant or something, but unless it is just lighting. Okay. Oh my god, my eyes. I think I was going this way, right? Yeah, I wanted to check out this. I think this is another star puzzle, right? Let's see. There's also this thing coming on.
There's another one of those monuments.
Wait, this one has writing. Find my sprite and follow it until it leaves. That's it. That's the sprite. Okay. Okay, cool. Am I able to maybe like jump up at times? I really don't think so. Okay. Well, whenever I get the bridge pieces, I will do that. The Tetrominos. Nothing. It's gone. It's gone. Anything? I don't think so. Oh! A tricycle! Oh my god, I'm so happy. Whenever I find a collectible, it just, it makes me giddy. A very small vehicle with 3 wheels. A strange bicycle with 3 wheels, perhaps intended for children or pets. Well, that is kind of true. I've definitely seen some videos of dogs on tricycles. I love this open world approach to the game. Oh, I need to switch back. I mean, I don't know. If I had to guess, I'd say I'd probably have missed one of those souvenir things already, but if it comes down to it, I can look things up. I mean, that's the thing with me. keeping my attention span, or just like keeping my attention rather, is a task. And I don't know if I'm about to, you know, I don't think can I speak? Thank you. I don't think I'm all about, oh my god, what the hell is that? Is that Fox? Get back here. Oh my god, is that Fox? Hey. Oh my god, it's so cute. Where are you going? Oh my god, it disappeared. What? Did it despawn? Wait, where am I? What? Is that another temple? Okay, what is this? The world endures. Explore content on a lost terminal. Oh, but I already did that. Founding 1. From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1. The founding of New Jerusalem. Why would this be here, right? Like, these are definitely... This is definitely, like, built by... us, I guess. Day 1, we finally set out from the dam today. The site that Athena and Cornelius picked for the city isn't far, but the vegetation makes the going difficult. We found the secondary supply site easily enough, thanks to Alexander Drennan's instructions. But I still have to compile a detailed inventory. It seems that many of the more complex materials are in bad shape. They must have expected the simulation to fulfill its purpose a lot sooner. But then they probably expected all 12 of us to be there from day 1, not just Athena. Tonight we have to use 2 recharging pods that we brought back from the dam. Oh, we brought from the dam. In 4-hour shifts, which is just as well. There's no telling what sort of critters are hiding in the undergrowth. And most of them will have to learn that our kind isn't edible. Oh shit, did they like encounter panthers and shit like that? Baby steps from the introduction to Are We There Yet? Where we came from, where we're going, and why you'll need snacks by Valerie Contera Romero. Sometimes people point to the last few hundred or thousand years of human history and say, look at how ugly it all is, look at what a mess we've made. Maybe modernity was a bad idea. Maybe we should stick to living like cavemen. And I get it, it is ugly and messy, but the mistake is thinking that where we are right now is the end point. That this is the adulthood of the human species. I mean, try and apply what you know about human development to human history. Think about babies. Babies are ugly, admit it, we all know it. They all look like tiny old people covered in mucus. They have soft heads, they grow into children, tiny sociopaths with underdeveloped brains, and then they become teenagers, pimply self-righteous lunatics driven by hormones, and then slowly, if you're lucky, they gradually become adults. The development of the human individual is more ugly and messy, but that's the point. It's development towards something. The same applies to humanity as a whole. On a geological scale, we've barely just come into existence. We've gotten through the baby phase, just about survived our childhood, and we're barely teenagers. Stopping here would be disastrous, and the betrayal of everything that we could still become. We may feel the weight of history on our shoulders, but this is just the prologue. To put it in pop culture terms, we haven't even made it out of the tutorial yet. Just because it's all pimples and hormones and frustration right now doesn't mean it's never going to change. Dead City. From Consideration of Beginnings and Endings by Elwin 258. Oh. Okay, wait, so I think by Valerie Contera Romero. Like, this was a human. So when it just says, like, their full name, that's a human. But when it says in parentheses a number, then this is by I guess technically a human, but an artificial human. I think that all the time Athena spent in the Dead City changed her. I don't think she had conceived of the goal before. I think she believed fully the naively optimistic ideas of Alexander Drennan. But walking through those ruins is a visceral experience, and she spent a great deal of time there looking for resources. It's the sheer amount of death that gets to me. How many animals our ancestor killed? Many to the point of extinction, entire species eradicated, sometimes for the most superficial reasons. Whenever humans arrived somewhere, death would follow. And then the great blowback, the deaths of billions of thinking beings, the extinction of humanity itself is too horrific to truly imagine, but I suspect the founder spent a great deal of time doing just that. That's when she must have realized that there was no way back to the growth-obsessed, all-consuming civilization of the past. I mean, yeah, this is something that, like total human extinction. This is a topic that Death Stranding touches on. It's where I learned about the past extinction events of the world, and like just like events that have completely wiped out species from existence. And I think at its core, Death Stranding is, I mean, it's way more than just this, but I think like the biggest part of the story is like exploring the idea of a human extinction event. And I mean, I guess we don't really get to see that when it comes to the Talos Principle. We know what caused it. We know it was like a virus that came from an iceberg, but or like the permafrost. But I don't know. That's something I thought about, was like the idea of a human extinction event, because I mean it's entirely possible in like real life. Oh, wait, what was that? There was something moving, I thought. Oh, is that another like special puzzle? Was I here before? Oh, I think I was. Oh, did I completely miss this? Another terminal, palm reader. A voice log. Okay, Trevor, Lisa, Trevor Percival Donovan, known to his friends simply as Trev, never as Percy, was part of the extended lifespan project that formed the backbone of the simulation in the archive. I wonder if we maybe heard about Trevor in the base game, in the first game rather. He helped put together the hardware that made all of us possible. Like Alexander Drennan, he left behind a series of messages to the future. Ooh, and we're about to hear one of them. But unlike Alexander Drennan or Arkady Chernyshevsky, he was forgotten. No, not one building or street in New Jerusalem is named after him. I dug up his files from the archive. I've been thinking about them a lot. Interesting.
So I heard that Alexandra is recording these time capsules for you out there, I guess? Robot people of the future, hi. And I thought to myself, surely they'll want to hear more than the wisdom and insight of a brilliant scientist like Alexander Drennan.
Well,
surely they also want to know what I was thinking, a dumbass hardware engineer from Staten Island. Tell us about your insights, Trevor. Why did you spend your last months on Earth helping a crazy old Russian guy build the world's biggest backup drive? Well, let me tell you my story. When I Yeah. Yes, Frank. I'm recording right now.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft.
No. You know what? Why don't you go...
What was that about? Okay, let's see what's over here. I think this is another, like, triangle puzzle. Oh, wait, oh, okay, never mind. That was the golden doors. I should have just looked on the compass. Oh. Why are they not on the compass? It's weird. Wait, there's so much stuff on the compass, actually. The blue hand, I'm guessing, is the terminal that was just that? Yes, so all these blue hands are terminals. The triangles, I guess, are the forgotten puzzles. That's the vehicle. Question mark. I don't know what that could be. Star. Oh. Is that just showing me where the star puzzle was? Oh, right, okay, I think that's the star puzzle. And then the temple, okay. That's the ring. There's another question mark there. And then it also shows me where the puzzles are. 3, 8, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4. I wanna go to this question mark though. Well, look at this. Oh god, there's so much stuff. So much to explore and see. I mean, I'm not going to look behind every single tree for some collectibles, but I will at least try. Where did the question mark go?
It's strange that some of these puzzles seem disconnected from the
So it's
rest.
the triangle.
Like it's all unfinished.
Or still evolving.
Where was that other... There's another question mark over there, so I want to go to that one. I'm guessing maybe the question mark was just like this triangle puzzle? Forgotten puzzle? It's interesting to like my favorite puzzle game, one of my favorite games of all time, The Witness. I always draw comparisons to it because... Oh, another person I can talk to. Because, like... I mean, it's my fave, you know? I've got to. But it's interesting to see how there's clear inspiration between the games. Like, I think The Witness was probably inspired a lot by Talos Principle, and vice versa. Or actually, I don't know when the games came out. Maybe The Witness wasn't inspired by Talos Principle, but I think, like, Talos Principle II is maybe inspired a little bit by The Witness, and, like, they're linked in at least a small way.
What is it?
Tell me about yourself, Melville.
Founders, pistons. You want my autobiography now? Fine. I'm one of New Jerusalem's chief engineers. I'm in charge of city maintenance and power management. I'm old as dirt, although not quite as old as that fossil Byron. In short, old, grumpy, keep stuff running.
Love it. Do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies? You think I have time for hobbies? That's cute. If I had time for hobbies, all of you would be dead.
Oh. Really? Nothing?
What do you want me to say? I like bubble baths, candy, and the concept of Tuesdays.
Girl.
Cities don't maintain themselves. If you don't put real effort into keeping stuff running, it all falls apart in just a few decades. Civilization is always on the brink of collapse unless we do something about it. And I do.
Pull that fucking metal rod up out of your ass, okay? I hear you're a big fan of Yakut's cats.
Listen, One day, that furry little demon is gonna pee on the wrong cable, and all of New Jerusalem will just turn off. Forget about the megastructure. He's the biggest threat to our security.
What's your evaluation of the megastructure?
It's big. It's too big. And it's got a lot of energy running through it. Frankly, I think we should be pooping our robot pants. See, that's what I mean about the language libraries. Pooping our pants. Really?
Any progress on the particle clouds?
Yes, but I'm not liking the results. Confusing, irritating, infuriating. Take your pick.
Did you have a look at one of those labs?
I did. It's interesting. The tech is a bit older, but it's been heavily modified to be more efficient. And it's not the kind of hack job you'd expect either. Whoever did this knew what they were doing. We could probably learn something from them.
Where could all this tech have come from?
I guess it could be discarded New Jerusalem tech. The mayor made us throw away a bunch of stuff that was perfectly fine, if you ask me. But I'm not sure. I'll check to see if I can find any serial numbers, and I'll get back to you.
Well, we did see that particle thingy, that purple particle thingy, just completely materialize a tower in front of us, so I guess it could have something to do with that. Team spirit. Talk to each member of your team. That's the achievement I just got. I think I explored over there. Yes. Wait. Yeah, that's the lab. Okay. Okay. It's been an hour and a half. Done a lot of exploring, so I think I'm finally ready to like go into actual puzzles. I'm sure there's still a few things I haven't seen and explored, but for the most part... Oh wait, before I do that actually, before I go into puzzle number 3, let me go to that question mark. I want to see what that is. Wait, is it proximity based? I think it might be. I think this triangle is in between north and east, so the northeast, not triangle, star. I want to see if that disappears when I get further away. Because I didn't see this other star when I looked before. Oh! Okay. Okay, these question marks are actually kind of useful. Yep. See, I don't see the star. It's northeast, right? Yeah, I don't see it. It's like over there. It's definitely proximity based, which is interesting. That might actually make me miss something. But I guess it's a good way to like declutter a lot of the symbols on the compass. Lithrasir. This was one of the first companions. From Lives of the First Companions by Randolph 777. Lithrasir is perhaps the most mysterious of the first companions, a wanderer and mystic by nature, who would venture far from New Jerusalem on his own, recording his thoughts as he explored harsh and distant lands. These recordings garnered him a group of devoted followers, to whom he tried to impart his wisdom. 5358. I've seen those numbers. In the troubled time following the founder's disappearance, Lithrasir and his disciples set out on a journey to reach the opposite end of the world by foot. They have not been heard of from since. Oh shit. Damn. Okay, I love a world with lore. I love it. And it's great because there's like 1,000 artificial humans, all with their own stories. So the lore is just like abundant. That's so interesting. They've not been heard from since. So I guess maybe this could have been built by Lithracier and his disciples, but this is nowhere near the other side of the world, so I don't know. That's so cool though. Okay, I'm not gonna collect that right now. I just want to see where I've seen those numbers before. Oh, another entry. Lost puzzles. Some of the puzzles seem to be disconnected from the rest. They're still functional and can be used to power the bridge device, which means it should be possible to reach the tower without solving every main... Oh, interesting. But they don't seem to be properly integrated. Could they be remnants from a previous iteration to the design? So I wonder what happens if you do more puzzles than you need. Like, what would unlock if I did that? Oh, there we go. I wanna... if I have to go through all of these things, I will. I need to know where those numbers are from. It's definitely in the research, so let me look through this. Some of the earlier ones. It's not in here. I don't see it in here. Not in here. First companions. I don't see it in there either. God, where is it? I don't think it was this far forward. Oh! This is gonna really bug me. It won't be here. I guess it could be in here, maybe? I don't think I'm gonna find it. But I really want to know what those numbers... Like, I 100% saw them before. I might even look at my VOD, if I'm being honest. Just to find those numbers. Okay, anyway. Time to continue. Let me go to puzzle number 3. There's a lot of just, like, exploring and talking and things like that, which I really like. But it definitely lengthens the game by a lot. Okay, here's puzzle number 3. Wait, I'm up here now. Okay, immediately got sidetracked. But that means I can jump down here. Oh! I got an achievement, the spark. Find one Prometheus spark. And in the top left, I can see I have one. But, like, don't know what that could possibly do or mean, but I have one. Oh? Wait, were those more stairs? No, okay. go. Finally, puzzle number 3, castling. Why is this orange? Oh! Wait. Wait. You have tokens. Not every trial must be overcome as its creator intended. Sacrifice one of my sparks and I will free the fire hidden in this labyrinth. What?
Looks like Prometheus has given us a way to circumvent some of these puzzles.
So each puzzle has a backdoor. I guess the mythological Prometheus was kind of a trickster, so that tracks.
Oh, so it's basically like in the original you could get 3 hints. Only 3, I think. Or not hints, but like bypasses. I never used them, so I don't remember. But if you like freed the disciples or whatever the hell they were called, you could get those things and use them. But there was only 3 in the game. So I'm guessing this acts in a similar fashion. Okay, this is interesting. So for this one I need blue and green. Oh? Blue. Green. Oh wait. I need to connect to that as well. But like, how do I get it to where this and this are still connected so I can make blue? But where this and this, oh shit, okay. I definitely need green and blue. Here we go, it begins. I 100% need green and blue. That's how I get that, right? But to get blue, I first need green and red. But to get green and red, I need this open, which means I need this on there. Put that back on there, and then I connect these, right? Or maybe that's just misleading. That could just be completely misleading. And this is actually what I have to do. And then this is what I need to use to make blue. Oh right, that is the solution. Okay, perfect. Hey. This reminds me a lot of
solving these 1K. Let's see where it leads.
This reminds me a lot of God of War. Like the Yggdrasil, like the realm travel room. Oh, see, look, this is blue.
I ran the samples I collected so far. The soil sample results are in line with what would be expected in this type of environment. The samples from the above-ground structures, though, I tried dating them, but the results just don't make sense. None of the typical molecular markers are present. These walls could have been made 10,000 years ago or yesterday. I could try to estimate an age based on erosion and plant growth, but I'm not sure that would make sense given how weird everything else is.
Good work, Yakut. Keep at it.
Maybe what I predicted in the very beginning was that this is just another simulation. A box inside a box. And that we're actually just not even in the real world yet. I mean, I don't know. That might be a bit of a cop-out, to be honest, but it would at least explain a lot. Okay, puzzle number 4, alternative option. So my end goal is I need to make green. Can I project through the glass? No. Oh wait, that's interesting as well. So because it's glass and not just a window, I can't even link the connectors with the lasers. Oh, that's probably why. Can I like do it from above? I mean, I could go like this, right? No, I can't. Okay. Oh wait, I should do it like this, right? There we go. Okay, pretty simple. That's why I can pick this up and keep the connections. That's probably why they've done that. For puzzles like this. Because putting it down and picking it up again with the same connections wouldn't have been possible. Right? Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe I'm completely misremembering, but I feel like that wasn't a thing before. I feel like as soon as you picked it up at the first game, like it lost all the connections. You had to redo it. Okay. Number 4 done. Oh, music. Love it. I got a private message. Doge. This is 666, right? Yes. 1K, we met in New Jerusalem, if you remember. I spoke to my friends. This whole mysterious island expedition thing has the city a bit on edge. They have some questions for you before I make any introductions. Do you consent to my gathering and sharing your personal data? What am I signing up to? This is giving Milton. Doge is giving Milton right now. That's the vibes that they're giving off. Look, my friends just want some assurance that you're the right kind of person. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to play along. You can back out at any time, but if you don't engage with the process, then, well, you won't get to engage with the process at all. It's up to you. I really hope this isn't just some like, well, the city's on its last legs. You know, this is not sustainable. Girl, I know. I already know. So there better be something more deep that's going on. What if by consenting I miss out on something else? That's me. That's me right there. That's something I would say. I don't want to miss out. I'll give you some advice, maybe. When your choices matter in this world, you'll know about it. It's somehow built in. When you face a dilemma and both options look good, okay. When you face a dilemma and both options look good, then for sure you'll miss out something. But trust your gut and you can't go wrong. This right now is not one of those dilemmas. You should come along for this ride, that's my advice. Please don't contact me again. I consent. Good choice. There's 6 questions. Standard vetting procedure. We'll get the best results if you answer in whatever way is most true to you. See, this was the same with Talos Principle 1 as well, is generally you wanted to like you wanted to pursue any sort of path they gave you. You wanted to kind of lead to the questionnaire, things like that. And it would always lead to like more interesting things. Question 1. Which is more important for making good decisions, compassion or knowledge? I reject the terms of the question. What the hell does that mean? Like, there aren't only two answers, and I want more answers? Is that what that means? Which is more important for making good decisions? I just want to see what this will do. I know it's difficult to translate our infinite reality into binary language. Nonetheless, I suggest if you have any natural inclination towards either idea, you answer that way, even if it's not strictly correct. But if you insist, I'll communicate your apathy to my companions. Well, okay. I see no way to choose. I'm gonna answer the questions. I understand that there isn't like a right answer. It's opinionated, and especially when there's only two options, that might not necessarily be my complete opinion. Which is more important for making good decisions? I mean, fucking... like, I guess I don't want to be cliche in saying it depends on the circumstances, but it really does, obviously. Depends on the decision. I guess knowledge. I'll just go with knowledge. Thank you. Question 2. Is it ever okay to lie or misdirect in order to keep a secret? Yeah. I see. My friends will be most interested in this particular answer. Question 3. When people do wrong, do they deserve to be punished for it beyond what is necessary for our own protection? Oh, wait. When people do wrong, do they deserve to be punished for it beyond what is necessary for our own protection? No one deserves to suffer unnecessarily. This is gonna come back to bite me. This is exactly... I called this before any questions even came up, but Doge gave me Milton vibes. Like, this feels very Milton-y to me. And anything I answer is gonna come back in a future conversation, probably. But I love that, like, such a great part about Talos Principle, so... When people do wrong, do they deserve to be punished for it beyond what is necessary for our own protection? No one deserves to suffer unnecessarily. That one's controversial. I'm glad it's not me that has to answer these. Question 4. Now it gets metaphysical. Love it. In your opinion, can the world be reduced to mechanical parts? Or is its existence just weirder than we'll ever really know? I mean, immediately, I would say the universe is, like Aurora says in her song, the universe is wild. The universe is wild. But I do really, really believe that. There are some things, like personal things, like dreams and things like that are just so beyond our understanding that it just, I don't know, it tells me definitively that there are so many things we'll just never understand. And I don't know, I kind of like that. The other option is the universe is reducible to universal basic laws. I guess mechanical parts was more of a metaphor. I'm not gonna take the middle road. I'm not gonna be like, well, it could be either one. I'm gonna say it's weird. We'll never fully understand it. I'm gonna try and be definitive. Well, I'm glad that you understood that question, because it's all Greek to me. Question 5. Can things really change for the better, for good? Or do good times and bad just come around in cycles? Eventually change for the better is always is followed by change for the worse. Human progress shows things can be better and stay that way. It's a false dilemma. I want to see what happens when I say this. Yeah, I don't know if that one was metaphysics or politics, but regardless, I didn't like it either. Final question. Which is more important to the success of civilization? To respect the lessons of our past, okay. Sure. Or to rewrite the rules for our future? Okay, I mean, it does depend. We should not let our future be defined by our past, but I don't think that's what it's saying. I don't think that's what it's saying. We should not let our future be defined by our past. I think learning something in the past, learning a lesson, learning from your mistakes, that isn't directly defining the future. That's just preventing, or at least helping to prevent those things from happening again in the future. So, yeah, I don't think we should disregard the wisdom which brought us here. But I guess maybe this is directly linking to like the 3 pillars, like the Athena, the goal. I guess that's probably what this is linking to. I don't think we should disregard the wisdom that brought us here, to be honest. Because I think the original goal was like, we need to limit the amount of people we have, because things like overpopulation and like what have you only led to bad things. And I think that was probably Athena's thinking, is like, if there's too many people, it's just gonna lead to bad things. I'm gonna be definitive again. I'm gonna say we should not disregard the wisdom which brought us here. I'm not necessarily saying anything against the other option, but I'm also just saying, yeah, we shouldn't disregard the wisdom. Thank you, we're all done here. Oh, hold on. I've got a last minute addition. It's a weird one. I know who this one came from. Alright, question 7. Can praying for something make it more likely to come true? Well, I'm an atheist, but that doesn't necessarily mean I don't believe in, something more than, what we can see and touch. Can praying for something make it more likely to come true, like manifesting? Prayer can make things come true. I mean, again, this is totally based on belief. So, there's no possible way to measure this with, like, science or anything like that. Like, it's completely belief-based. And personally, the answers to these questions, like, I don't know, they're so extreme. It's either agreeing and saying, well, yeah, prayer can make things come true, or saying it has no effect whatsoever. I don't think that's the question, Because the question is saying, can praying for something make it more likely to come true? Not can praying for something completely have no effects. Because I think, sure, you could maybe look at prayer and think like, it can bring people together. It can unify people and things like that. Like, it's not just no effect at all. But by picking this option, it's forcing me to basically say that. I'm gonna say the question is too vague, because it kinda is. Or at least the answers are. Kind of an anticlimax to this whole process, but okay. I think that's everything I need. I'll forward your answers to my friends and let you know if any of them is interested in taking things further. And then there's more research. Seems that each of the structures on this island, with the exception of the megastructure itself, is surrounded by a cluster of puzzles resembling those found in the simulation and in our booting sequence. Completing a puzzle releases a particle cloud, which then autonomously flies into the device that assembles tetrominos. The puzzles even come with titles, hijacking the vestigial code designed to display puzzle names in the simulation. It's unclear whether this represents a potential security issue. Wait, that's really funny. So it like hacks into their minds and shows them the name of the puzzle. So it's adding like lore and a little bit of exposition to literally just the name of the puzzle appearing on the screen, which you would normally just pass off as just part of the video game. But it's not just part of the video game, it's part of the actual world. There's an ambition expressed by this building, a sense of purpose that I find really admirable. It's big but also intricate, detailed. That feels like a statement. We should explore this building as soon as possible. Okay. Before I continue with the puzzles, I now should have enough tetrominos to actually cross the first part of the bridge and reach the like the wispy thingy, the Sealy. So I want to go and see about that. Can't see what happened. So yeah, there's 8 puzzles. So I don't know where the wisp thingies are gonna go for the 2 extra puzzles. Also, there's a lot of owls. Owls are very prominent in the architecture. Oh, I get to select piece. Okay.
I don't know if this is relevant, but St. Edwald believed that tetrominos represented the name of God and God's ability to reshape the world.
True, but he was also mad as a hatter.
One man's madness is another man's genius.
Okay, girl. Oh, thank God. I thought I was gonna go further. Yes. Oh my God, am I gonna get my first star? I'm so excited. Eee, look at these particles. Is it gonna go into its cup thingy? Yes! Oh, it lights the torch. Okay, cool. Oh! It's a purple one. It's gonna build something. The star? Oh! Yes!
Not all things must be balanced. When good is weighed against evil, tip the scale.
Oh shit, that was Prometheus's voice. It was very similar to
I think that was more like a recording. The entity didn't appear, and the system didn't react either.
Okay.
Stars. Another reflection of the simulation.
Solve 1 Prometheus monument. That's the achievement I got. A lot of achievements for this game, which I like. Oh. Maybe the stars aren't in the puzzles anymore. Maybe the stars are literally just secluded to the Prometheus monuments, which honestly I'm totally fine with, because I think they're way more easier to digest that way. Not that I'm against harder puzzles, but when it comes to the stars in the original, they were like on another level of difficulty that would just force me to look up the answer like most of the time. And I don't like doing that if I don't have to. I think the other monument was over here, right? Yeah. Right, so the thing I need to do is get the beam on there, and it's a green beam. But I don't know if I'm gonna have to find some sort of like secret connector or something like that, or if it's just I need to connect it from inside. Inside another puzzle. This way. Is it up here? Puzzle number 5? Yeah. Okay, the puzzle is the one that's inside of here. Okay. Let's see. Through the door. Oh my god, it's a classic connector. Okay. We just have normal connector. And a jammer. Ooh, the jammers are white. Wait, was the connector white as well? Oh, it is. It's like more of a gray silver instead of the classic yellow. Interesting. That's weird. Am I completely missing something? What happens if I go like this? Nothing. Obviously. Through the door. I guess it's maybe just trying to say like I need to try and get the beam through the door. Wait, I'm a little stumped because there's like nothing here I can even pick up. Oh, my dumb ass. For some reason I thought this was a blue door and I couldn't get through it. Okay, I can't jump that. So let me jump this instead. Nothing back there. Okay. So I keep this open. Where's the green? Blue plus red. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Oh, okay, so I just need to, right. And then connect this over. Oh wait, no. Connect this, of course. And now that's open, I can jam that instead. And there we go. Now, where's the red one? Blue, red, green. There we go. Done. 3 more. 3 more main puzzles. Oh, incoming group
I have
call.
good news, and I have bad news. Still no idea what those particle clouds are, but I've managed to fix the transport system. I mean, I fixed another bit of it. Well, it goes to one more station now.
Oh.
Don't complain. 2 stations are better than none.
An impressive success rate.
Sarcasm. Famously
No.
helpful.
I wasn't being sarcastic.
Why did we bring you along again?
Because I'm new. It was meant to be a joke. It wasn't. I was being sincere.
Relax, newbie. I'm just pulling your leg. Which I helped make, by the way, so you better be grateful.
Let's stay focused. We're in unfamiliar territory. We can't afford to get distracted.
Al's right. Yakut,
I
what does
love
the next site look like?
these profile
It's
pictures.
a plateau in the mountains. Seems like more of an open area with scattered structures, less enclosed. Couldn't tell much from the drone feed. There's a lot of trees. Looks pretty, though.
Okay. Keep exploring, everyone, but stay alert.
Okay. I don't think I want to... I don't want to do the worlds out of order. Like, I could if I wanted to. And Talos Principle I as well, you could go back and forth if you really wanted to, and like, come back to puzzles. I like to kind of just do everything while I'm here. That's just the way I like to play games. So I appreciate that if I wanted to, I could go to this new area. The Wooded Plateau. Which also I think has the exact same number of thingies. Yeah, it does. Yeah, like I could go and explore that and just kind of like go back and forth and keep things a little bit more varied, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stick to this world until it's complete. Stars. I discovered what seems to be another mystery to solve. Stars, clearly inspired by the simulation, which are gained by solving puzzles related to these monuments to Pandora. Oh! Pandora. Prometheus and the Sphinx. Have we even oh, Pandora was the one with the box. Of course. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. I was like, oh, who's this random person holding a box? And I have to shine a green laser on there. Of course, it's Pandora. But I haven't seen one with the Sphinx, so I don't know how they found that information out. Perhaps these stars are somehow related to what Yakut dubbed the Astronomical Temple. I agree. Oh, number 6 is back this way. Is it? Okay, it's this way. Up here? Yeah. I don't know what this thing is. Number 6. Is there anything of note here? Have I been there? Not sure. I'm ready to watch the Keith Ballard playthrough of this game. I'm already ready. I haven't finished the first. I did start watching the Keith Ballard's playthrough of the original Talos Principle, but I didn't finish it. I think I'm probably gonna go back and watch the rest of it in the near future, because he's probably gonna do a playthrough of this game. Alternatives. Okay. Connect these two to make green. Oh, okay, that's cool. And then I can make red with these. Okay, okay. Now I need to make both. So this makes blue. Oh. Oh shit, I should have pressed R2. I need to get used to doing that. And then blue and green. Ah, cool. Love this. Kinda looks like a constellation. Very, like, intricate patterns.
I hate solving puzzles myself, but watching you solve them is kind of fun.
Thank you. These, like, intricate patterns, these webs with the lasers, none of this was, like, really that present in Talos Principle 1, so I want to see more of that. Oh wait, I got a new message. Okay. City news. The long-awaited birth of our 1000th and final citizen was interrupted today by an unknown projection in the skies. The projection, which identified itself as Prometheus, goaded New Jerusalem inhabitants in indecipherable incantations. Oh, I remember this guy. In an interview with 1000, he speculated that the projection could be the work of a surviving ancient human. Did I? I don't think I said that. A startling idea. I mean, I said that, yeah, sure, maybe humans could still be alive, but whatever. Could 1K be right? The source of the projection was tracked to a remote, mysterious island, and a team led by Byron is now en route. Joined by 1K himself, soon we will discover whether this cryptid is truth or fiction. Mayor Hermanubis has once again called for calm when the moment calls for calm, and promises that New Jerusalem will be safe so long as its citizens do not forget the ideals of the goal as set forth by the founder. Alright. Did the numbers get crossed off? They don't get crossed off, but they get grayed out. Okay. Self-sufficiency. Interesting. Okay. There's a fan. That opens that. That opens that. Where are the things that I can interact with? Jump here. Am I crazy? I can't do anything without an item. Right? Oh wait! Oh, I can take the fan, okay. Just leave that there for now. Okay, so the goal right now is fan on here, red, laser, which I don't think there's a red laser. Nope. Blue and green, so I need to make red. Understood. I think I need to put this here for now. And then put the connector And that's red. These curved walls, they're curved on purpose. I'm gonna have to do oh wait, maybe I can use the elevation. Wait, that is what I have to do, probably, is use the elevation. Oh, not my eyes. Hey. Probably have to use the elevation to like do something like this. Oh god, okay, this is a little stressful. First, go like this. And then go like this. Right. Wind in the hair, hand on the back of your neck. And then I want to link green, blue to make red. And then if I open this, that should... Right, yeah. Because it's called self-sufficiency, so you have to like make sure they keep their own doors open. Okay, one more. Of course, I'm gonna do the discarded puzzles as well, but...
Melville, what did you just upload?
A photo?
I mean, technically you're right, but...
Is that? I can't tell what that is.
How did you even manage? You're literally taking a picture with your eyes, Melville. I don't even know how to make my eyes go out of focus.
Clearly you've never listened to one of Herman's speeches.
Some of us are busy doing actual science, not just sightseeing. Thank you.
And now I've got to see this picture. Uploaded for personal reference. What? What? Excuse me? What is that? Okay. I like how even though they're really spread apart, the puzzles, they're still kind of linear. Like there's always a path connecting them, and I'm always being pointed in the right way. And it's kind of like one after another. I don't have to go across the island just to get to the other one. Or like the next one, rather. What's in here? Nothing. Uh-oh. Wind in your hair, hand on the back of my neck. Entanglement. Oh, this is a big one. What did I hear? Dark and lonely. He will do very well. I can tell. I can tell. Okay, I can't take this fan. So I need both on. Why would I want to turn this off? There has to be a reason for that. Blue and red. Make green. Not really, but... I hate that. There's a fan. Okay, I need to get in there. I guess maybe the connector would help if I did. This? Or no. Oh, yeah. Yep, that is what I do. Okay. And then I can connect this, and this, and this, and then put this on here. There we go. Wait, there was another green. Oh, but I can. And then this has to go here. Okay, I think I probably swap the connector. That's probably what I do here, is put this on here. Connect this. Connect this. I need the green through there. Give me that. I'm gonna go with this. Okay, that doesn't reach that. Okay, this is the hardest one so far, I think. Okay, what's my end goal? I need this fan on, and I need... Why am I able to switch off? That's weird. Oh, I guess just like as a failsafe. Just in case it's like permanently activated by this laser, I can just turn it off, just in case I make a mistake. Okay, the end goal is this, but how far up does that go? I'm guessing this is going to be on the box, and it's going to be connected to this. And this. So I can make green, and then put it on the box, and then connect this to the green over there. But how do I reach that point? I don't know. I think back there, no. I am a little stumped. You know what? I am gonna leave. No. I mean, that's not gonna work. For now, I'm just gonna do this. Red, blue, green. Just in case, I'll put it here. Oh! Oh, that goes up pretty high, actually. Where's that Athena? Oh, is that it right there? Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I need to link to. If there was just a way. This doesn't... Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, maybe it's like a future-proofing thing. Maybe that's what it is. Like I have to first put the box in there and then close the door behind me and then step on it. That could be it. Okay, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna connect this, this, and then if I could maybe see the Athena, or not Athena, the Pandora. There we go. And then this. I'm gonna connect everything. Everything that I need to anyway. Does that even connect over there? I don't think it's meant to. Just in case, I'm gonna connect that as well. Okay. Put this here. Oh shit. Take this. Set this on this. Put this here. Pick this up. Put this here. Now I can switch this on. And now, take this back. Put this here. Connect it here like this. And then if I step on that. Yes! Oh my god. Oh, I see it over there. I see the thing happening. And now I can take this. Okay, perfect. And then I can just like connect that like that. Hey! I solved it. I figured it out.
The bridge ring seems to be fully charged now. Try accessing the tower, 1K.
Yay, I did it. I did. Okay, there's nothing else really here. I see the star. Yes. The all-gifted. Solve one
When the first
Pandora.
man picked up the first stone, he did not do so to forge a tool. He did so to smite his brother.
Okay, I'm guessing... Oh, wait. I was trying to think of, like, that person from the Bible's name. What was his name? The first murder, whatever? I can't remember. But yeah, the trophy I just got said, solve one Pandora monument. I guess maybe the Pandora monuments are for lasers, specifically? It's laser-based puzzles, but then maybe the Prometheus ones are like, find the little wisp thingies and guide them back. Now I have 2 stars. I wonder what, I wonder what would be at the temple. I wonder if anything would have changed. I do want to finish the extra puzzles, but I just want to go to the temple right now. I want to do that first, and then I'll go back and get the extra puzzles. I really want to see what's there. Maybe the 2 extra puzzles is gonna be like the eyes to the owl or something. Ooh. Okay. Rotate. Sure. Oh, perfect. Next. Oh, I can actually see it. I didn't even notice the top. The top there. Nope. I wanted to rotate it. Right? That's what I have to do. Nope. There we go.
When I was booted up, I was terrible at the Tetromino arrangers.
Those were actually the only ones I was good at. What? I'm just saying.
Hopefully I'll get, like, at least one or two answers. Wait, I can go underneath? Oh, there's nothing. Okay, let's go. Wow. This is very Subnautica.
Is that some kind of anti-gravity?
I'm not sure. Could be, I guess.
Oh, it really is like Subnautica. Whoa. Oh.
In the beginning, the gods shaped humankind out of the clay of the earth and gave them life with their own breath. But who is closer to perfection? The creator or the created?
Beautiful. What the hell are you talking about, lady? Creators continue from nature. They're the same. Neither, because perfection is impossible.
The man who lives on the plains imagines that the gods dwell on the mountaintop. But if he followed the steep road, he would see his shadow in the clouds beneath. When Prometheus saw that humankind was more alike in nature to the gods than to the animals, he stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. Was his theft justified?
Did they not ask me if it was okay? Oh no, they asked me if it was okay to lie. Wait, let me just... Oh, look at the log. The humankind was more like to gods. He stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. But like, okay. Alright. Knowledge belongs to all. Parents should not leave their children helpless. Knowledge must be earned, not given. Fire was not for humankind to have. Zeus did not create fire, it was not his to own in the first place. Knowledge must be earned, not given. I don't agree with that. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like, that just goes against literally everything we know. Most knowledge we have is taught to us or given. Parents should not leave their children helpless. Knowledge belongs to all. Fire was not for humankind to have. I'm just gonna say Zeus did not create fire. It was not his to own in the first place.
If Zeus did not own fire, why should humankind? Angered by the betrayal of Prometheus, Zeus punished humankind by creating Pandora. He gave her a box, and when she opened it, from inside escaped sorrow and suffering. All that remained within was hope. What does this mean?
Hope may still be found if we are willing to look for it. Zeus intended for humankind to have hope. It should have been released. Hope is itself an evil. Like sorrow and suffering, we're lucky it did not escape. That's an interesting take. I can see that side of it, I guess. Because I guess like false hope is maybe not that healthy. Zeus intended for humankind not to have hope, so it remains trapped. We suffer, but we do not anticipate it. This is a blessing as Zeus intended it. Hope may still be found if we're willing to look for it. I'll go with the basic answer.
Those who seek hope should ask themselves why it was imprisoned with the world's evils. Creature
Well, that
of
was
clay,
fucking fiction, okay?
you stand before the fire. Will it make you whole, or will it destroy you? Consider the shadows cast by the flame, but do not mistake them for truth.
What the fuck? Oh, it's the laser. It's gonna go to the monster.
Guys, look at my stream. The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
Yep.
That looks like a massive amount of power.
Again, another comparison to the Witness.
We need to talk about what just happened. Thoughts?
I'd say there are two distinct issues here. What is the being 1K spoke to, and what is the function of the beam?
Let's start with the Sphinx.
It seems similar to the apparition in New Jerusalem. Presumably the same technology.
What I'd like to know is what we're dealing with, ontologically speaking. Was this a sentient being or some kind of recording?
It seemed to react to what I was saying, but I mean, at the same time, that could literally just be an algorithm of like, oh, this is the response to this answer, this is the response to this answer. So there's no way of knowing for sure. I'm just gonna say I'm not sure because I'm not sure.
Let's skip that issue for now.
Yeah.
What really matters here is what it was trying to achieve by asking those questions.
It was testing me. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it was like, oh, there's a right and wrong answer. Maybe it was just like, I don't know, trying to like teach me to think for myself or something. Because I mean, it doesn't, in terms of the game, it obviously wouldn't have mattered which answers I picked. Like, the game was going to progress either way. I don't think it was threatening either. I'm just gonna say I have no idea, because I don't think it was testing me. I don't think it was threatening. And I don't think it was just being cryptic to annoy me, so...
I thought it seemed like, not exactly a riddle, but maybe a challenge?
That's an interesting thought. There's clearly some sort of testing component to this place.
Well, it is a Sphinx.
You solve the puzzles, you get access to the towers, you enable a beam, and if you do it 3 times,
that would
you get access to the megastructure.
Maybe, but why?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Don't you like mysteries, Al? Everybody likes a good mystery.
You know what I like? Certainty.
We should be careful. We don't know that these apparitions are benign. Yeah, sure.
I don't disagree, but I still think we should proceed. 1K.
So do I.
Keep solving puzzles. The rest of you, as you were.
Okay, I like this. I wonder, so activate towers, there's 3. And if we look on the map, 3 from the east is a pyramid, but it's a 4-sided pyramid. And there's north, east, south, and west, which means there's going to be 3 beams from the east side that are pointing to the same place, and then there's going to be 3 from the north side, the south side, and the meet me on the west side, but me. Hold up, there shouldn't be no hold up. It's more up if you follow emotions. So I guess they think they're gonna get access to the monument from these 3 beams. I think maybe something will open up, but I'm probably gonna have to activate all 12. Which is interesting how similar, like, I was drawing comparisons to the Witness earlier, but it is very similar to the Witness. Having to activate these beams from all these different points on this island to activate this central thing. Yeah. I think that's everything. The gun raising up like that also kind of reminded me of Sonata, which is funny because I was just comparing it to the building and like elevator system to Sonata, because it is kind of similar. Run! Okay. Meet me on the west side of me. What's that symbol? Oh, is it a terminal? Oh, okay. I guess I'll go to the like the discarded puzzles, because that's all I got left to do here, I think. And also the gate, or the golden doors, but I don't even know what that does. God, I'm getting so many good feelings, because this is just so reminiscent. Looking up into the sky and seeing a giant beam go across to something is just so reminiscent of the Witness, and that makes me so happy. Oh, I want nothing more than the Witness 2, and I really don't think it's gonna happen. I have hope. Elevation. I imagine these are gonna be like a little bit more difficult. Maybe?
I think we're done here for now. Let's head over to the next site.
Girl, shut the fuck up. Okay, beams do go through the blue. Okay. Dark and lonely. Can I put it right here? Yeah. Oh. Everybody knows it. It's a fact. Kiss, kiss. See national girls. Okay, now I have this. I need to get in here. Oh, well, I can just... And then I need to get through there, which is activated by a blue. Is there a green? Oh, there is. That's probably what it's gonna be. Activate this and this, and then that makes blue, which means I can keep this open. But the puzzle is called Elevation. I think the box is gonna have to go here at some point. But I wonder if, like... the name has to be important. Elevation. blue over there. Is that the box there? What if I put it here? And then red and it's almost there. It's almost there. Oh, I just have to. Oh, of course. I was like, I wonder where the elevation aspect comes in. I just have to do this temporarily so that it stays open. Right, and then I can take this. But I need to make sure that the door still stays open. So I'm gonna go like this. It should be free to take this. Yes. Put this here, and then I need to make blue again. Like this. And then I can just connect the blue here. There we go. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna follow it. Oh, come back. I love the music that plays whenever I finish a puzzle. It's very Hatsune Miku core. Wait, oh no, I wanna see that dialogue. It goes to the golden doors. Okay. Okay. Alright. So if I do both of them, I open
what's
the
up?
doors. What do you think the towers are for?
Maybe they're for powering up the megastructure? Or maybe they just open it, like keys. Why? No idea. But aren't they gorgeous? Just incredible feats of engineering. I don't know who built this place, but whoever they were, they must have had a purpose. Making something so beautiful feels like a statement of intent.
That's all. Dark and lonely. Oh shit. Do I have to activate all of them? I have to do all of the hidden puzzles, or the discarded puzzles, to get the doors open? No. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24. Damn. And is that gonna open all of them? Like it's gonna open every golden door and then I'm gonna have to come back through the areas? I mean, I guess it makes sense if the totals stay completely uniform. There's 12 areas. There's 2 hidden puzzles in this area and this area. So if that stays the same and there's 2 in every area, then that would make 24, so. Okay, well there's one more. Oh, I thought I was gonna get to see what was behind that golden door. I guess it does make sense as well though, because the original, like the hub area, that doesn't have any puzzles, so I don't know how I would have been able to open the golden doors otherwise. Wait, did the triangle disappear? Oh no, it just faded out. Okay. Oh, I've been there. Don't put me down, never let you see me on my feet. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. Interconnectivity. Okay. So I need to make green and blue. First things first. I mean, I guess I'll go like this. Just future proofing. Green. Oh, so close. Oh, I don't need the. Okay. Right. I don't need this pressure plate. Oh, I need to get used to pressing R2 instead of L2. So I can keep the thingy going. Okay, take these. Why do I have so many? I must have to go around that way or something like that. Oh, I probably have to go around that way with the blue. Yeah. But I need to keep this open. Well, I guess I'll try this. This should work. I don't know why I'm questioning this. This should definitely work. It seems a little too simplistic. But no, this definitely should work. And then this, and this. There we go. Puzzle complete.
Odd. 1K solved all the puzzles in this area, but nothing happened. There was a brief blip in the system, though. Maybe it'll do something later. There has to be some sort of point.
So I wonder if I were to solve those puzzles, would they maybe... Because they were talking about how it would probably just like go to the arch. I'm thinking that might be the case, but then maybe if you solve those ones first and then solve main puzzles, then those ones would just go to the golden door.
Hey there, 1K.
Instead. What do you make of this thing?
I don't know what she is, ontologically speaking, but those questions she asked reinforce my belief that we're being tested, or perhaps analyzed.
That's all. I really like all these characters. Okay. Wait. Yeah, the only thing that's lit up is the golden door, but I can't actually... I mean, I will double check. I'll double check and make sure that I can, get in there, but I'm almost positive that I'm gonna have to do, like, every puzzle, basically. Wait, what was the puzzle number? Oh, wrong button. What was the puzzle number? That was like they had an issue with or something. There, wait. Oh. I was like, I saw the number again, but no, that was just like the second time I saw the number mentioned. Trial 108. So, okay. Yeah, it's just a second orb. Okay, time to go back. Where's... Oh, it's over here. But I have to go all the way around. Ooh, oh, I thought there was a hole in the wall. What was that noise? I thought I heard an owl, which would make sense because of all the owl structures, but that was weird. I mean, it could have just been like an ambient owl. Okay, let's go. And I can go to the second area. I'm gonna go to the mega structure. Oh, I want to go back there. Oh. Wow. Oh, that is what the tower was for. It was to, like, redirect the beam. Oh. Interesting. Good to know. There's another one over there. I see. And then there's another one up there. Okay. Good to know. Well, I think I'll end here. I made some good progress. I cleared out the first area, East 1. I activated a laser. I explored, I think, everything I could in this area, and then also Area 1. I got both stars, I found the lab, did all that good stuff, read a lot. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. I'm really excited to see where it goes. Honestly, I don't know. I think it's maybe too early to say if I like it more than the original, but I have a really good feeling about this. I feel like I'm going to just come to the conclusion that it's better than the original. I don't want to say that too early. But so far it's shaping up to be. But anyway, that's all for me. I may stream this tomorrow, I don't know. Just have to see what mood I'm in. But I'm eager to play more of this. But yeah, that's all for me. You are the visual baby.